Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm showing you the simplest sweet little card, and I'm using a couple different stamp sets. I'm using the flower from the Falling Flower stamp set, and I wanted to use the sentiment, thinking of you with a grateful heart, from the new Falling for Leaves stamp set. So I'm starting with a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm just taking a template here that I made. You might have seen me use this before. It's just a square template on a piece of cardstock, and I'm actually going to place it right over the top here of this. And I'm going to, see, I want to get it on there pretty straight, and then I'm going to tape down the sides just so it doesn't move. And I'm going to grab some Highland Heather ink. And the way I made this template, this was just a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I literally put one of the layering squares in the center and cut it out. And then I use this all the time when I want to do a square in the center of my card. And I've done this technique before for you guys. I'm going to actually grab a brayer here and just ink it up. And I'm going to just go ahead and, oops, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. Hold on, let me get it back in place. There we go. Need to be a little gentler. If you are worried about your paper moving, you could tape that part down too, but I'm going to go ahead and ink this up to as dark as I want it. I think my square is not straight anymore, but that's okay. You know what, we're going to go with it. So I want it not super dark, but dark enough that you can see the Highland Heather. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to set this aside and close up my ink pad. Put this away. Highland Heather. Okay, and then when I lift this up, there we go. And that's not totally centered, but I'm okay with it. I like it. So it's a little bit over to the left, but that's okay. Isn't that cool how I got a totally Highland Heather square there using the brayer? Okay, sorry guys. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this giant flower here that I wanna use, and I'm gonna grab some black ink, and my Memento ink's right here. So I'm gonna grab this and go ahead and ink this up. Okay, and I'm gonna stamp this big guy right here. So pretty. Let me grab my chamois and clean this off. The chamois makes it so easy to clean stamps. I just love it. Okay. And that is clean and can be put away. And then I want to grab the sentiment here, and I'm going to ink that up. Thinking of you with a grateful heart. And I'm going to stamp this. Let's see, my flower's a little bit further over than I wanted it. So I'm gonna do this one up. Actually, I'm gonna stick my foam mat down since it is photopolymer. Oh, it looks like I touched it down a little. That's okay, we'll start over here. Here we go. Perfect. Thinking of you with a grateful heart. Wipe this off. The nice thing about this card is you could recreate use this same idea with whatever stamps you have, and you could do it in a million different colors. Put this away. All right, that's all we're doing for stamping, and now I can put the card together. So I have a piece of Highland Heather here. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we're gonna just stick this right on there. Isn't that pretty? I need one thing, there we go. And then I'm going to grab, this is a piece of basic gray cardstock, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and I'm using it as my base. I thought I would just change things up a little. I do a lot of just white, and I need to remember sometimes to do color. And I'll go ahead and put this on the back there, or on the front. Here we go. The adhesive was on the back. I guess I was right. And to finish it off, I'm grabbing the clear faceted gems. And I'm just gonna do one gem. Let's see, where would it look pretty? Let's go right here. And that is my card. Isn't that so pretty? And it's so simple. And here's the one I did earlier. So this one's different because as you can see, my square is a little more in the center and my flower was a little more upright. So I was able to put the sentiment down here and the gem right there, but I love them both. I'm not even sure which one I like better. Do you see how quick and simple that card was? And it really packs a big punch. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'd love it if you check out my blog, a2zstamping.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.